Hey everyone, I just want to take this opportunity to talk to you about our winter series that's going to come up starting February 1st, and it'll run from the 1st of February right up until Good Friday. And it's a series I'm really excited about. We're going to talk about the book of Psalms, and we're going to take kind of a deep dive into the book. I know we've studied it in parts before. We've done a series on Psalm 23, for example. We've done the Songs of Ascents, which is at the end of the book of Psalms. But this study will take us right into the book as a whole. And I got to tell you, it's probably my favorite book in the Bible. Actually, it is my favorite book in the Bible. I read it, treasured it, prayed it, even been involved in singing it for most of my life. In fact, every month I read through the book of Psalms. I've done that for many, many years. And I find it's a book that's helped me know God, experience God, and learn to walk with God. And so I'm really excited about this series. Let me just give you a couple of things about the book of Psalms that you might not know. Number one is, it's the most quoted book in the New Testament from the Old Testament. No other book comes close to being quoted as much in the New Testament as Psalms. It was a book, believe it or not, that Jesus and the disciples would have memorized. It was part of their DNA. It was how they talked to God. It was how they knew God. It's how they lived with God, the book of Psalms. When the Gutenberg press was first invented, the book of Psalms was the first book off the Gutenberg press. It's been popular among the Jewish community and the Christian community for centuries. So we're going to take a deep dive into it. If you ask the question, why bother with the book of Psalms? I'll give you 3 or 4 reasons. One is because Scripture tells us to. In the New Testament, it says, speak to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, making melody in your hearts to God. So Scripture encourages us to dig into the book of Psalms. Another reason it's important is because the book of Psalms, it actually shapes us and forms us in terms of our thinking and our behaving and our character. When you read the book of Psalms and when you begin to live into it, you begin to think God's thoughts after Him. And the book of Psalms will shape us and form us in so many areas of our life. You won't see it right away, but over time you'll think, man, I'm becoming a person after God's own heart. That's what the book of Psalms does. It'll also teach you to pray and praise and worship God through every season of life. When it's a season of sorrow, a season of joy, a season of pain or suffering, the book of Psalms is written to be able to give us prayer words for every season of life. The last thing I'd say about it, why bother with it, it's all about Jesus. And as a believer, we love the Lord. This book is all about Him. It points to Him, and we'll see that in some radical and powerful ways as we look at the book of Psalms. The subtitle to the series, I'm going to call The Way of Life. So Psalms, the way of life. Because Psalms is all about the way of life, the way to life, the way where goodness and mercy follows us, the way that leads to the Father's home. And it's the way that will teach us to turn away from the way that leads to destruction. So I'm really excited about this series. I hope you'll join us starting February 1st.